Welcome back, dear viewers, to your favorite corner on the internet where we uncover the most heartfelt, mysterious, and touching stories behind our beloved stars. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and join our growing family of K-drama and C-pop lovers. Now, brace yourselves, because today's story dives deep into the guarded soul of the ever-enigmatic Wang Yibo. A story that features unexpected emotions, a surprising confession from Dilraba Dilmurat, and the lingering presence of one name, Xiao Zhan. Today, we take you on a heartfelt journey into the inner world of one of China's most enigmatic stars, Wang Yibo. Behind the fame, the flawless performances, and that signature calm demeanor lies a man who's carefully built walls around his heart. But what is he truly guarding? And who left such a lasting mark on him that even now, years later, the silence speaks louder than words? In an unexpected turn, Dilraba Dilmurat, his beautiful and insightful co-star, has finally shed some light on the emotions Yibo rarely reveals. Her quiet words have stirred up a whirlwind of emotions and sparked a question that fans can't seem to shake. Is this all connected to Xiao Zhan? Let's uncover the story that lies beneath the surface, the friendships, the unspoken feelings, and the pieces of a puzzle that may never have fully come apart. This is not just a celebrity tale. It's a story of vulnerability, connection, and maybe of a love or bond that still lingers in silence. They say the brightest stars often hide the deepest scars. And in the case of Wang Yibo, that couldn't be more accurate. Known to fans as the stoic, cool, and often emotionally reserved actor-singer-dancer, Wang Yibo has kept his inner world a secret for years. His charisma on stage is unmatched. His acting is riveting. His style is iconic. But behind all that brilliance lies a wall, one so tall that very few have ever glimpsed what lies beyond. Until now. In a recent behind-the-scenes interview, Dilraba Dilmurat, Yibo's co-star and longtime industry friend, shared something that left fans stunned and speculating. Her words were gentle, but laced with meaning. She didn't name names, but the emotion in her voice, the warmth in her eyes, and the hesitance in her tone painted a story that begged to be heard. She said, "Yibo is like a locked diary. You have to earn every page you read. But when he trusts you, when he lets you in, there's a softness that surprises you. A part of him that still waits for someone he once truly opened up to." Those words hit different. Who could she be referring to? And what past connection has Wang Yibo struggled to move on from? For longtime fans, one name immediately came to mind, Xiao Zhan. It's no secret that the bond between Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan was once the heartbeat of Chinese entertainment. After starring together in The Untamed, their chemistry both on and off screen lit up every corner of social media. They weren't just co-stars, they were brothers in arms, creative allies, and possibly something even deeper. Their friendship, full of unspoken understanding and mirrored emotions, had fans convinced that there was something extraordinary between them. Interviews, fan events, behind-the-scenes clips, every interaction between the two carried a weight that couldn't be faked. It was raw, unscripted, and heart-stirring. But then, the silence. No more public interactions. No new collaborations. Just two stars walking separate paths, with a silence between them that grew louder with each passing day. Dilraba's comments reignited that mystery. When she mentioned that Yibo waits for someone, the fandom could hardly hold back. Was she hinting at Xiao Zhan? Was the wall around Yibo's heart built out of protection from a connection that once meant the world to him? In another segment of her interview, Dilraba added, "There are people who impact your soul, not just your life. Yibo once told me, you don't get many people like that. If you lose them, it's hard to find another." And there it was. A confession cloaked in mystery. A subtle unveiling of a guarded truth. Dilraba, known for her own reserved nature, would never speak without reason. Her careful choice of words didn't just reflect her concern, they reflected understanding. She had seen the quiet moments, the off-camera glances, the memories tucked in between silences. And from those observations, she pieced together a story the world had only guessed at. Was it a deep friendship that changed form? Was it a silent heartbreak? Or was it simply a love that was too complicated for the spotlight? Whatever it was, one thing was clear. Wang Yibo's heart still beats for something or someone unspoken. We often forget that celebrities, for all their glamour, are just like us. They laugh, they break, they hope, and they long. For Yibo, whose smile rarely reaches his eyes nowadays, the longing is palpable. He's focused, hardworking, and continues to rise professionally. But the warmth fans once saw in moments with Xiao Zhan feels irreplaceable. Social media exploded after Dilraba's interview aired. Fan theories trended. Edits were created. Hashtags like #WangShao and #IboHeartTalk spread like wildfire. People didn't just want gossip, they wanted closure. They wanted healing for someone who had given them so much joy over the years. And then came the most unexpected twist. During a recent fan meet, a fan asked Wang Yibo, if you could relive one moment in your life, what would it be? For a moment, Yibo looked stunned. Then, almost too quickly, he replied, the summer of 2019. Every fan knew what that meant. The Untamed aired that summer. It was the season that defined a generation of drama lovers. But more than that, it was the season when Yibo and Xiao Zhan were at their closest. Was it just nostalgia? Or was he revealing the piece of his past that still lingered in his heart? Perhaps we'll never truly know. Perhaps Yibo will continue to guard his heart behind his quiet smiles and unwavering professionalism. But one thing's certain, Dilraba's words opened a door into the emotional depth of a man who has, for too long, been seen only through the lens of his achievements. She reminded us that Yibo is more than an idol. He is a person, a deeply feeling, quietly hurting, and fiercely loving soul. And just maybe, somewhere in the quiet of his nights, there's still a name that echoes in his heart. One name that he hasn't quite let go of. One name that fans continue to hope will find its way back to him.
Xiao Zhan.
And as for the wall around his heart, maybe it's not built to keep people out, but to protect the memory of the one who once made it feel safe to let someone in. Thank you for watching and staying with us through this emotional journey. If you believe in the power of true connection, don't forget to like, comment your thoughts, and share this video with fellow fans. Until next time, keep your hearts open, your minds curious, and your love for our favorite stars ever strong. Because every story is still unfolding.